Our paper is adhered to our sides, and we're now ready to attach our paper to the spines. Now in our first version, we wrapped the corners of this piece. So I put this piece on first and wrapped the corners around and then put the side paper on. But for this one, I want the ink to show a little bit more on the corners here. So we've just cut a little piece that we're going to be placing there. And as you can see, then that will allow the ink to show through on the corners here. And the same happens on this side also. Okay, and then we're just going to do the same thing to the spine piece on this side. And the spine for this particular magazine holder was 3 3/4 inches wide. So again, if you're looking for measurements. Okay, so we just smooth out, make sure all of our edges get pressed down. And like I said, I'd probably set this on a counter somewhere on a craft mat and put something heavy inside, so that's putting pressure, making sure everything's adhered. And then after that's done, after everything's dried, I would go back and kind of work my black soot over my edges. And if you try to do this when it's wet, it may scoot everything around like I'm doing right now. So I would probably advise you to wait. So that's all done. And after everything has kind of set and dried, then I would take my spine piece with my little initial and just put it where. Now this piece, as we had talked about before, is there's adhesive on the back. I have put a couple extra pieces of double-sided adhesive on there just to ensure that it sticks. You could certainly glue it if you wanted to. So I'm just going to eye up where I want. And actually, these are sitting on the shelf next to each other. I want to make sure that where I'm putting them, they're not the same exact labels, but we want them to be, maybe I do 2 of one and maybe the middle one is my initial, so that when they're sitting on the shelf together, they kind of look like they go. And then you can go back and add a little more ink if you want. Our project is all finished and complete, and our magazine holders are ready to hold some magazines. So we've used one of our very new products, the Heidi Swap Invisibles. They were a big hit at this winter's DHA conference. So very excited to have them and kind of put them into motion here. You can buy them here at our website, customcrops.com. If you have any questions regarding how to use them or how to color them, we'd be certainly happy to give you any advice that we can. And then if you're experimenting with the product, if you figure out something new and want to share that with us, we'd be happy to hear from you. So you can send us an email or you're more than welcome to call our customer service number if you have any questions or comments regarding this project.